Are you looking for some NBA price picks or some NBA props analysis? Well, hey, I got you covered. We're coming off a 15-3 run over the last 2 days. Let's see what we got. Hey, how you doing? It is Craig Bennett, aka Cash K here, and this is an early look NBA price picks video. I'm going to go over 4 price picks that I like here on this early card. It's a pretty small card, but hey, yesterday didn't go too bad. We missed a few. We could have had another big day. I know Sunday we went 9-0. But early card yesterday, James Harden over 10 assists. We had 14. Maxey over 17.5 points. We missed that one. He only put up 17. And Cade Cunningham over 30.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He put up 44. And then Maxey over 1.5 three-pointers made. He put up 2. So we went 3-1 in the early. And then the main card, Gobert over 12.5 rebounds. He went for 13. Joel Embiid over 9.5 free throws made. He went for 12. Hart over 3 free throws made. He only put up 1. Man, that Portland team is so bad. Conley over 4.5 assists. We missed that one. He only hit 4. Didn't play the fourth quarter, the whole 8 minutes, fourth quarter, that last run. I don't understand that at all, especially coming off rest. And then Jordan Poole over 22.5 points. He put up 32. So again, not a bad day. 6-3. Again, 9-0 off Sunday, so 15-3 our last 2 days, which has been nice. Again, we'll just keep chugging along here. Nice 6-game slate on our hands. And again, if you're new to the channel, you've been around, you know what to do. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. And we'll just keep knocking these things out. Really appreciate you guys watching this. So again, with that, let's just dive right into it. All right, as you can see, I have the NBA Price Picks desktop version up here. We'll go through all 4 picks that I found that I kind of like. Pretty small slate here. Again, 6-game slate, but we only have 2 games to really choose from. We got this Pelicans at Memphis, and we have Charlotte at Brooklyn. So I only found 4 that I like, but in some of the players, I like multiple plays. So we'll talk through them as well. But again, if you don't have that account, make sure you go to the description below and click on that link for NBA Prize Picks and get yourself a 100% instant deposit match up to $100 using that promo code DFSArmy. So with that, let's just dive right in. First one we're going to look at here, again, not a whole lot to choose from on this early card, but Kyrie Irving, right? He kind of disappointed in that game against Boston. Kevin Durant basically did everything that game. But we're talking about a massive 241.5 total here. Brooklyn favored by 3.5. Charlotte's defense is atrocious. They give up 28 points allowed, 29 rebounds allowed, 29th in assists allowed. They're just bottom of the league in absolutely everything. I'm going to lean... the official pick here is going to be Kyrie Irving over 33.5 points, rebounds, and assists because he's going to do a little bit of everything, right? So I do like this. I do like the over on assists. I do like the over on points. Those are the ones that I would lean on. If the rebounds one, I don't really love, even though he's went over that mark in 4 out of his 5 last game. I think for the official pick here, we're going to go over 33.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Like I said, he struggled in that game against Boston, only put up 29. But before that, 43, 42, 39, 48. There's no Ben Simmons here. He's not going to be playing for a while. Aldridge is out. Cam Thompson is questionable. So close spread, massive total here. This is too low. This should be like 37, 38.5 in my opinion. So I think we got 4 or 5 points we can play with here. So we're going to go over on Kyrie Irving points, rebounds, and assists. Like I said, if I had to pick my next one, it would probably be points, and then it'd probably be assists. And I'm fine mixing and matching each one of those. But we're going to make this one of our official plays. The next one we're going to go here is we're going to stay in this game. It's just fantasy goodness. We're going Terry Rozier. And this is another one that I was kind of contemplating back and forth because he's just been on a roll, right? I didn't know if I wanted to go points, rebounds, and assist, or if I wanted to go points. I think I'm on the fence with this one. He's been crushing both of them. Points, rebounds, and assist. He's went over this mark in 4 of his last 5 games here, just missing it against Milwaukee with 29, but actually been crushing it because he does score. He does get, assists and everything else. So I don't mind the over 30.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And then points, right? He's been shooting a ton and over 20.5. The juice is a little bit on the over on this one, around minus 115. Taking a ton of shots over the last 5 games, really 18, 19, 16, 21, 16, averaging 35 minutes a game over those. So I'm torn between the two. Maybe you want to mix and match these. Maybe I'll play both of them. Maybe I'll mix Irving's points, rebounds, and assists with Terry Rozier's. And then the same kind of thing with his points. I'll mix his points with Irving's points. I'll probably do a lot of that today, a lot of two-man power plays, because both of those are about equal to me. I'm going to lean the points, rebounds, and assists just in case he maybe defers the ball a little bit or ball gets hot and his assists are up. He's still going to score the ball, but I still think there's an opportunity there where he can, rack up a little bit of everything, right? So we're going to go over 30.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He averages 38 over his last 4 games. The next one we're going to go here is, again, we're going to stay in this game. And the only other person that I really care about on the Brooklyn side is, that's right, Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant assists. I think that's too low. I think the rebounds are about right. Points, rebounds, and assists seems about right. I don't think there's a ton of meat left on the bone there. That's why I preferred Irving's at 33.5, because it's just, I'll take the 8 points. Durant, I think he's still going to be the scorer here. I do like the assist. Like I said, I don't mind this one at all either if you wanted to take a shot at this. But I think I'm going to lean the points in this one. We're going to go over 29.5 points. Again, when you get a spread like this that's pretty low, and that they're favored. Oh, I guess Brooklyn's favored by 4 now. So the line just moved a half a point into their favor. Again, still 241.5 total. Played Charlotte once this year back on October 24th, where he put up 38 real life points against them. Coming off 2 games where he put up 37 and 31. Again, I think he puts up 30 plus here. This line should be closer to 32.5 in my book. So that's where we're going to lean the over here. I think he's still going to be the scoring alpha here. And I think Irving's still going to score, but I think he might, he can defer sometimes to assist and just let Durant kind of be the alpha here for scoring. And again, Charlotte's ranked 28th in the league in points allowed, 29th in three-pointers allowed, and 23 of free throws allowed. So letting him get to the line as well. And that's something that Kevin Durant does really well. He's gotten the line 10, 9, 3, 11, and 8 over his last 5 games. So that's something we can look at. And that's one thing we can look at when the book comes out. If there's a free throw prop on him that's anything north of 6.5, I would take it. So I'm curious what that'll be. But we're going to take the over on points. The next one we're going to look at, super sad. You know what it is. Anytime the Memphis Grizzlies are on here, come on, where's Steven Adams? He's still at 3.5 in the books out there, so go smash that 3.5 prop because he has absolutely killed that thing. I think he's won it like 15 times in a row, over 3.5 assists. It is juiced up to around minus 150. It is not here on Prizepicks, so nothing that we can do about it. But again, something you can take advantage of it out in your books. Give it a look and hammer it. It's just been hitting. It's been a damn ATM. So just keep hitting it until, even if that thing didn't hit for 4 or 5 times in a row, you'd still be up money. I think I've played it 10 slates in a row, and it's been really nice to mix with some parlays as well. So, that Steven Adams 3.5, that's what it's still sitting at. I still think the books need to move that to 4.5, but as long as it's 3.5, keep hammering it. So last pick we're going to go, though, on something that we can actually make actionable is Brandon Ingram. And I'm torn on this one as well. Like you said, there's a lot of back and forth on what I wanted to do here. Brandon Ingram, 5.5 assists or 22.5 points. I'm sorry, 5.5 assists or 33.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I'm torn with these. If you go to rebounds here, he has actually, hit this mark in 6 of his last 6 games. Memphis is ranked 21st in assists allowed, 24th in small forward defense here. He played Memphis twice this year, and only put up 4 assists in both games. But again, they've traded some pieces, and CJ McCollum's now there. So the juice is on the over around minus 130 on this. So I kind of like the assist. I'm still torn if I want to take this or points, rebounds, and assists. Looking at, the pace with Memphis, they're 4th in the league in pace with 102 possessions per game. So, it should be there for him with all these. So like points, rebounds, and assists, he's done really well. And this is as well, where he's went over this in 4 of his last 5 games. So I'm torn which one to really take here. Pick your favorite, I guess, out of the 2. I think I'm going to lean points, rebounds, and assists, but he's just been absolutely killing this assist prop. But it's like, I just worry sometimes that maybe CJ McCollum takes, the ball over and then his assist won't be there. But like I said, he's went over it quite a bit. But I think for this video, we're going to go over 33.5 points, rebounds, and assists. In that up, because he's going to score as well. It's a 231.5 total. Memphis is favored by 5.5. So I think that's where we're going to lean here. But again, like I said, I'm okay with the assist as well. So there's a lot of these guys where I would mix and match these with what I talked about. So again, top 4 plays that I have for this early card is Kyrie Irving over 33.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Terry Rozier over 30.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Kevin Durant over 29.5 points. And Brandon Ingram over 33.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And again, the Adams special of over 3.5 assists, if you can find it out on your book there, play that. Thing's been absolutely free money. So with that, I appreciate each and every one of you watching. Hit that like button on your way out, and look for that video this afternoon where hopefully we'll have a full board on our hands and we can find a little bit more value. So with that, I will see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.